Well, guys, right here, my 1970 Puch Maxi. So, what I've been working on for the last 5 years is this little motorcycle. It is a moped, but as you can see, it has swiftly removed the pedals. You have pegs, but no, it's a 70cc high compression reed kit from Treatland, and then a custom 3D printed intake and a 21 mil Dolordo carburetor. Then a typical racer bits, got a pull start, and a jammer clutch on the other side with a Mr. Cool transmission cooler, and very tall gears. This thing goes about 61 miles an hour. I think that's all the faster it needs to go. But and then we have original Puch 5-star wheels, and they are powder coated white. The bike itself has been powder coated what's called laser green. I don't know, did the powder coat shop, saw it, looked cool, I said that color. And I do have a extra fuel canister because this thing only holds, I think, 0.9 gallons. I mean, it doesn't go very far with your 70cc kit because it likes fuel. But otherwise it is a stock bike in the stock form. I do not have disc brakes. It is a still drum brakes at 60 miles an hour. But anyway, we'll go ahead and cut to some street riding and doing a couple rips to show you just how quick this thing is. All right, so here in downtown, I'm gonna do a quick rip back towards the house, and so this bike is like I said, 1970 Puch. Had one as a kid, so this thing I've always wanted to have one that was fully kitted and built out. But this is essentially set up as a sprint bike. I built it to Grom spec. Get out of the road. Come on, get here. Take some two-stroke sounds. Yeah, that'll show up. No, so I built it specifically to be a Grom, right? Because I have some friends that ride Groms, and I like to ride with them, and I just didn't. I don't know. A Grom wasn't weird enough, so went and got a Puch and built it up to a Grom spec, so it would do Grom things, right? So. It's set up as a 70cc, so it's a 45 millimeter bore two-stroke. So it's a high compression 70cc kit. I'm running a Treats Reed kit with the high compression head. So we're running a little spicy on the compression. As you can see, I'll come up to some intersections here, and I'll give it some blips of throttle and throw some fuel in it and try to cool it down because it's getting a little hot. So. But it's running on the reed. The reed's a Melosi reed block, running the 3.5 millimeter Pliny carbon fiber reed paper in there. And come on, let's make this light. Let's make it. Ooh, I'm just gonna make it. Boom! Yeah, I'm across it before it's even red, so we're good. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and full tilt, and then boom! There it is, 1-to-1, and we're on the pipe. Yeah, so. Basically, I was looking at a Honda Grom, and a Honda Grom was too easy. You just go to the Honda dealership, buy a Grom, boom, you've got a Grom, right? And it's just like everyone else's Grom. And I've ridden Groms; they're not interesting enough. I mean, I usually like weird bikes, so went to my childhood and I said, well, that Puch can probably do that same stuff, and built it up using race parts and set it up as a sprint bike so I can do Honda Grom things. So. So like I said, it's like a 70cc kit. I'm running a Rito race crank with Wiseco bearings. So it's rated for 13,000 RPM, but this bike really only likes to rev out to 9,800 because the cross country or the Kuskin Ducati AM6 ignition is it's not floated on the ground, so it's using a chassis ground, which kind of limits the rotational speed of the ignition, which is for the best, right? Because I don't need any more RPM because I don't need to go any faster than this on this thing. It's already dangerous enough. So yeah, Ducati AM6 ignition, and here we go. Here's a good stop light we're gonna stop at. Blips of throttle, throw some fuel in there. Yeah, and it's not wanting to idle here, so I'm kind of giving it a couple blips here and there, trying to bring the idle down. I think my idle jet's clogged, so I'll have to tear it apart and put it in a copper spa and get that cleaned up. But so then specifically I'm running a carbon fiber nylon 3D printed intake coupled to a Dolordo DS21 PHBG race carb. It is a very high revving bike. There's not much guts down low, so I kind of have to do this like waddle start you're going to see in a second here. It's kind of like a 1, 2, 3 to kind of get it off the line a little bit. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. There you go. Full rev, tuck in, and boom, clutch grabs, and then they were on the pipe now. So I have it. The clutch is a Jamie Delta style 3-shoe running Malossi white spring. So the engagement's about 7,200 RPM. And then it'll slip all the way to 35 miles an hour, 38 miles an hour, and then it'll grab 1-to-1 on that clutch bell, and then right as that clutch engages, I have it set on the pipe so that the pipe's power band hits right after the clutch engagement. So that way I don't blow the shoes off the clutch. so you could get faster engagement if I raise the RPMs on the clutch engagement, but I'm just trying to design a safe bike here. So you can see here's another one, right? Boom, clutch engaged, 1-to-1, grab, power band, here we go. And then here's the first crossroad intersection here, 1 block. We're already at 50. So we hit 50 miles an hour before 1 block, and as we go past this truck here, I matched up the tack, and we're doing 61 miles an hour on this downhill. So I don't know how fast the new Groms go, but when I started designing this about 5-6 years ago, this is what Honda Groms can do, but just a little bit more spicy. So, but yeah, this is my Puch. It's done. I'm not gonna be doing more stuff to it, but I am building a 1988 Jawa 210 Sport cap, and it has been the bottom has been chopped off, and a Magnum frame mount's been put on, and it's an E50 on the Jawa. So I'll be building that next, and we'll do another adventure on that one here in a minute. But it's another race bike, Rito crank, reed kit. Running a 3D printed intake, but I'm running in a Tillotson 20 or 21 mil pumper carb on there off of a steel chainsaw. So it should rev a little higher. The pumper carb is got a lot more flow to it. I'm still running that cross country Kuskin CDI on the new one as well. So I'll put that same governor on there, so I don't. So trying to be safe. You know, these are vintage bikes and everything. I don't need to be going much faster. But yeah, this is it, and I'll go ahead and play you out. I'll go ahead and shut up and play you out so you can listen to some angry two-stroke sounds.